you do, you great people? I hope you're all wonderfully well. I'm here in the kitchen, but this is not for a home cooking video. This is for a barbecue video. We're doing plenty of food and some new types of food, which I'm going to show you now quickly before we go outside. So here, I've got a small chicken breast, which I'm going to dice up and make into 2 chicken skewers. I've got 4 sausages here. I'm going to dice 3 of those up and put them on 2 skewers and have the other one on a hot dog roll. I have got a smoky barbecue chicken wing from Iceland supermarket. Again from Iceland, we've got Chinese style drumstick. And then here we have got 2 little beef kofta skewers, which are from Iceland. I'll show you what they are. These ones from Iceland, which is the beef koftas on skewers. Scarily spicy apparently, 5 out of 5 chilies apparently. I've never tried them before, so I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's a bit different, and I'll be the judge of how spicy they are. I'm quite good with spice, but we'll see. I've all my stuff ready in my red onion, my own Tumbling Tom yellow tomatoes, some yellow pepper even, and some orange pepper. My skewers are ready. Let's dice up the chicken and the sausages, get them skewered up, and then we'll head outside. I won't show you the preparation and everything, but when I'm putting each food item on the barbecue, I'll tell you what I've seasoned with them. Give me a moment and we'll head out to the garden. So, take a look at these beauties. Here we've got our sausage skewers. 1 piece of red pepper, orange pepper even, 1 piece of yellow pepper, one of my gorgeous Tumbling Tom yellow tomatoes on. I season these simply with salt, black pepper and thyme. Our chicken skewers, which obviously have also got red onion on as well. 1 piece of yellow pepper each, 1 piece of orange pepper each, and one of my tomatoes. These I've seasoned evenly with salt, pepper, a little bit of ginger powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of chili powder. Very simple, but don't they look wonderful? Right, we are going out in the garden now. Let's get this barbecue lit, because I am starving. So, we have the barbecue roaring away. I've literally just lit it. Little drizzle of petrol around the bottom outside of the wood and a match. Got my wood here, plate, tongs, all the rest of my little bits kindling and my bigger bits. Also, I'll show you quickly. Got my football team Arsenal set up here on this log and on its phone stand, and a very large pint of pink gin with mixed wild berries, some blueberries, a slice of lemon, and of course lemonade and ice as well. Bag is down here with all that wonderful food in. I think once we've burnt some of this hardwood down, probably for the next 20 minutes or so, I think I'm going to try them Scarily spicy Iceland beef kofta skewers first. I'll show you a picture quickly now on the screen if you didn't see it in the intro. But yeah, I think we'll do those first anyway. Let's give this 20 minutes. But in a flash, I'll be back and we'll put them beef kofta skewers on first. As you can probably see here, we've got some hardwood on. We've got a good bed of coals under this new cast iron grill, and this is heavy as hell, by the way. Like as promised, we tried these Scarily spicy Iceland beef kofta skewers, and to be honest, just smelling them, actually they do smell quite spicy. There's no instructions on these on how long to do them for in the actual on the barbecue. There's instructions for the oven and for air fryer. I think air fryer is like 6 minutes and oven is, I think, something like 10 minutes maybe on like 180. What we're going to do though is just do these off towards the edge, just do them nice and slowly. I'll probably turn them literally every minute, turn them like 180 like that, about every minute until they're nicely browned on the outside. I've got a bit of dirt on that one, but don't worry. And we'll flash them in the middle a couple of times as well, but probably for 20 seconds in total. Constantly turning these, we're probably going to do them off towards the edge of the barbecue, in the middle of the barbecue, and do them for probably, I reckon, about 7 or 8 minutes. So we've done these beef kofta skewers for about 8 minutes. The last sort of minute, I did them in the middle there, turning them literally every 20-30 seconds. As you can see, we've got a nice charring on them. I'm going to try them now. So I want to see how scarily spicy they actually are. Let's have a little bite. Wonder if it's going to build. They're not scarily spicy at all. I know I've only give it a few seconds, but I can tell straight away they smell spicier than what they actually are. So even if you just like a mild to medium amount of spice, these are perfect for you. Got loads of juice in them still. They're actually a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy. Really, really nice. And I've seasoned them with nothing. I put them on the barbecue as they are. I'll enjoy these two now. Next up, who knows, maybe we'll do a chicken skewer. I told you at the start of the video what I've seasoned the chicken skewers and sausage skewers with. Maybe we'll do one of them next. So next up is one of these chicken skewers with the orange pepper, the yellow pepper, the red onion. Like I said, I'll quickly tell you again if you want what I seasoned it with. Black pepper, salt, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of ginger. Quite simple. I've cut the chickens, so they're all similar sizes. And this one we're probably going to do for about 10 to 12 minutes, and we'll start it off towards the edge of the barbecue. I'm constantly feeding little bits of wood into the barbecue, by the way, to keep it going, some bigger chunks and the odd piece of kindling as well. We'll start off here, and this will turn about every minute as well. With chicken, obviously, got to be very, very careful, but we'll make sure we char this nice on the outside. And I assure you, you follow the way I do it, as you know, I've done hundreds of barbecues the last 3-4 years, then it will be fine. So, our chicken skewer done. I've been literally turning it all the time, every 20-30 seconds. Been having it in the middle of the barbecue there, then turning it off to the edge, and the rest. We can be sure of all that nice charring, it's cooked. And sometimes if you squeeze the actual pieces of chicken, you can tell quite nice and firm, and there isn't much give. You know they're really well cooked and they're going to be juicy in the middle. Let's enjoy this skewer. Let's get the next thing on this barbecue. Next up, one of these sausage skewers. If you're wondering what type of sausage it is, by the way, it's Cumberland sausage, which I've obviously chopped up. Again, same as the chicken ones, with some orange pepper, yellow pepper, red onion, and one of my tumbling tom yellow tomatoes. The actual sausage has been seasoned simply with salt, black pepper, and thyme. Pork, any type of pork, whether it be pork sausage, pork loin steaks, pork joint, always goes well with thyme. Let's get this on the barbecue. By the way, the chicken skewer was incredible. Please, if you're having a barbecue at home, copy my recipe for that chicken skewer. I use chicken breast, obviously diced, all similar size, and I put the spices on, I told you. All about the same ratio. A few grinds here and there of each different powder. Do this probably, the decent chunky, probably 1-inch cubes of sausage here. Probably do this similar to the chicken, because they're similar size pieces to what the chicken were. Probably again 10 to 12 minutes. We'll turn it every minute or so. We'll alternate it between here and the middle very, very briefly, and then back again. Again, about 10-12 minutes until you're confident it's got a nice crisp skin on it, it's nicely browned and it's firm. So we've done this wonderful sausage skewer for about 12 minutes now. We have literally been rotating it like that. See how nicely browned it is. Nice and firm on the skin on the outside. It is definitely properly cooked. Let me show you proper close up. Looking incredibly well. Like I said, I've moved it from the edge. Keep turning it here, a little bit further across, right to the middle for very short amounts of time. Then back towards the edge, back towards the middle, and back towards the edge again. This I already know, with the salt, the pepper, the thyme on it. Obviously red onion, orange pepper and yellow pepper. I'm going mad, don't worry. It's going to be wonderful. Let's try and get another thing or two on the barbecue. We're at about 20 to 8 in the evening, about 7:40 p.m. Now, because we're getting towards the end of August, almost into September, it's getting dark by literally about 8:30, unfortunately, 8:30. But hopefully we'll get another few things on the barbecue. So the chicken skewer was wonderful. The sausage skewer I've just had was wonderful. Don't know if you can see in the bag properly, but we have got a Chinese style chicken drumstick and a smoky barbecue wing here. These have come from the large barbecue selection pack you can get in the freezer at Iceland supermarket once again. It's about a 1.6 kilo bag, and I think there's 4 or 5 of each thing. So drumsticks, thighs and wings, all different flavoured. At the moment, because it's getting towards the end of summer, that big 1.6 kilo bag is normally £7. I'll show it you now quickly on the screen, but because we are getting towards the end of summer, half price at the minute to get rid of them. So I paid £3.50 for a great big bag full of wings, thighs and drumsticks. Never tried these before. The barbecue I've just loaded up with a little bit more wood with chicken, and obviously these are bigger bits of chicken than the actual skewers I did. We'll put these right off towards the edge of the barbecue. We'll do these very slowly. These are probably going to take a good 20 minutes or so. As usual, keep moving your food, move between the edge, middle, and back out a little bit, back to the edge, back to the center on the flames, but keep turning your food, keep checking it, because we don't want burnt food, but we want cooked food. Let's get these on the barbecue and try them for the first time. So with the tablet on Coldplay, the scientist, on pause obviously because of copyright reasons, we've done this wonderful Iceland smoky barbecue chicken wing and the Chinese style drumstick. I put them off to the edge of the barbecue to keep warm and go slightly cool. A good tip as well with bigger bits of chicken like thigh and drumsticks, if you're unsure whether it's cooked, just take a decent chunk off like I've done here and go all the way in if you need. So with a fork, peel it away, just make sure there's no pink. It should be nice, white and glistening and moist, just as this is. Then enjoy these two, and I think we might have time to get that burger on. And I'll tell you what I've seasoned the burger with and what I've put on that burger bun. So obviously I don't need to show you a £1/4 beef burger, what it looks like. You already know. Got a slice of cheese with it, by the way, on this very large seeded burger bun. I've literally kept it nice and simple. Tomato sauce or ketchup if you want to call it that. English mustard, but you could use American mustard, maybe even Dijon mustard or whole grain if you fancy that. Probably about a tablespoon of very finely chopped, if you can even see it, red onion. Kept it simple as hell, like I said. The £1/4 burger patty, I've seasoned just with salt and pepper. I've seasoned it quite heavily because obviously whether you cook in a frying pan or in the oven or anything else like that, you obviously lose a lot of the seasoning. So you're better off over seasoning, especially on a barbecue, because a lot of that seasoning will come off the burger and go into the actual barbecue itself. So over season any meat or fish you put on a barbecue. Let's get this on the barbecue now. I'm looking forward to this. We're at, I think, what are we at now? 8:25 in the evening. Maybe got another 20 minutes of light if you have a good look round. The sun has gone way down behind the orange house, orangey pinky house, a little while ago now. Let's get this burger on. We'll start off towards the edge of the barbecue about here. This grill is roasting hot right now. So with our burger, look at that, wonderfully done. I've been flipping it quite a lot, right on the edge of the barbecue, in the middle and right into the flames. You can turn it probably every 20-30 seconds, which I'm going to do now quickly. Flip it over the tongs and spin it around 180 at the same time. But it's definitely done. Look at that, juice coming out of it. Nice little touch. Let's put the cheese slice on. Move it off towards the edge of the barbecue. Don't want it cooking anymore, and it'll just let that melt for a minute or two on top. Sometimes I also toast a bun, each side of the bun, either side of the burger, way off to the edge of the barbecue, but I won't bother today. I want a nice soft bun. We're going to thoroughly enjoy this in a minute. Like I said, on this burger, that's all I've put on is black pepper and pink Himalayan sea salt. You can use normal table salt, normal sea salt, kosher salt, whatever you like. I've already explained what's gone on that bun. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this in a minute. We are kind of losing light. We really are losing light, to be fair. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll call this a day now. But I have shown you those the new Iceland beef koftas that were supposed to be scarily spicy, and they wasn't, to be fair. I've also shown you the new smoky barbecue chicken wings and the Chinese style drumsticks, also from Iceland. My usual chicken skewers and sausage skewers, and explained how I season them. Hope you take some inspiration from my videos. I thoroughly enjoy recording this video. I thoroughly, even more so, enjoyed the food. Thank you so much for your company. Remember now, please go below, like, especially subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Please go and check some more of my 600 odd videos out right now. And I'll have a video in a few days, including the winner announcement that is coming in a few days for my last competition. See you all later.